Welcome to our stadium. Charles Nimrochintu back again in the dugout. Match day, this time round 64 of the Uganda Knockout League, the Uganda Cup, possibly defending champions. These are Vipers, and then still contending into the game. Vipers won their last game away up country and obviously sailed to the round of 32. Amus College School, they are coming into the maiden run for the same edition. Last year, they didn't qualify to this round. That means this year they are doing it better than last year. Today, we are going to be seeing Amus College School in their own backyard. They are playing against KIYINDA boys. These are the big league side from the national setup of the second tier in the football county. With the game at Amus College School Stadium, I'm seeing center referee Machasesa. It is only seconds away to kick off the game. The guest team, that is KIYINDA boys, they are playing with the red up, and Amus College School, they are playing with the white, their traditional home jersey at their own stadium. The benches are set for the vital crash into the round of 64. By the evening of the day, we shall be having the winner sailing to the round of 32. With a goalless draw, a barren game, we are going to the post-match penalties to chase for the winner, which I think the center referee will be handing it out officially at the ground to tell who wins it in the day. With skipper Mahad Mugerwa leading Amus College School out of the dressing room and into the lineup, usual line setup of Sinaya Ben and Sonko Hafizu, Otim John Brian, Annual Abdul, Id Rashid also in the setup. In the midfield, Abdul Wanyama, Abdulrazak Mzamil, and hard fighting Id Rashid settle for it. The striking line, their lead marksman Ijos Gamdashil and Davis Usurwa, the man following him in the regional chat, are both on to the run to see who leads it. Matthias Kasada is also part of that into the setup. With that, obviously, I'm seeing a side, the big league side, that is KIYINDA boys. KIYINDA boys, I'm seeing Mathadias Jungu. Mathadias is the skipper for the visiting team, but I'm seeing new faces into the game, into the side where all is set for a few seconds away into the day's game. The fans and the crowd is not yet set down, but the Amus crowd is obviously out there to support their own team into the backyard at the stadium. The round of 64, various teams are playing into the tie, and we are yet to find out who is leading into the docket of the goal tally of the scoring, because all teams are moving in a 2-1, a 2-0, a 3-1, a 3-0. All goal margins are narrowly into this round, where obviously the big teams have been traveling out and they are playing away, which gives them a schedule of lightness. And I know they are coming back around 32, where the draws are also going to be open. We shall be seeing the Super Division clubs playing at their own backyard in case they win the bet of the day. Amus College School, the bench, Malinga Richard, Derek Businje, Edgar Boji, Magino, and team manager Babas Willis sit clad onto the bench for viewing what could be the day's fate at their own backyard. The custodian is Sinaya Ben, moving in goal shed number 1, and obviously shed number 3, Brian Otim, find the position to see how it will be. I was telling you the midfield, Muzala Mbaraka, Muzamil, Abdurazak, and Wanyama are into the setup, and obviously the sitting man is there, Id Rashid, who has always been a destroyer into the league games. With Davis Busulwa, the player who scored, who was a brace in their last league encounter, and Ijosga Mudashil, the lead marksman, are the two men leading the front run of Amus College School. Matthias Kasada, for the first time, is going to be a wizard onto the wing, taking off the start. Remember, on the bench, the depth is fine. Owalam Sam goes back to sit, and then Jose Henry also back on the bench. A new face on the bench is Nsubuga Yasin, who has been away off the bench but bounces back into the setup. And Ivan Okero is onto the bench, and Usama Chagamo, the second option goalkeeper, is on the bench. The fans and everybody around here is anticipating or waiting to see what it will be. But it has been a wrong hand for the fans, expecting it to be at 4. The game is at 3, which means after 1 hour, we shall see the numbers growing into the back of the ground. Kickoff is for Amus College School, and I'm seeing shirt number 8, Abrazak Muzamil, with the potential to flag kickoff the game into the round of 64. Playing left to right is KIYINDA boys, and playing right to left is the home team, that is Amus College Football Club. The usual team lineup and setup is of Amus College School. Their last game here, they had a cricket score, they won their game, and now they are bouncing back to find the real odds onto the ground. Remember, last year they lost the game here in post-match penalties versus their regional counterparts in the Eastern region, that is Bugis United, which went 0-0, and the post-match penalties 5-4 in favor of the Bugis United, which did qualify to go to the round of 64, having lost the game still to UCU, who were still debutants into the Eastern region. And that's when the climax of the 4 teams didn't have to see it all. We are only counting down for the show, Abdallah Kaiwa, to give what will be the game's fate of the day. Still, Medi, the signal. And touch goes off. It is seconds into the game. Amus College School with the ball, that is Sinaria Ben with the ball, and makes it fly higher to find Jos Gamdashir, who misses the ball to find shot number 21, passing the ball into the midfield with Id Rashid. No, the referee says foul. Id Rashid, shot number 2, commits a foul, shot number 4, into the midfield. A fancy backline for the KIYINDA boys. Strong men who have played their game into the top league are bouncing back to play into the lower region league. And chasing is Amus College School, that is Ijosiga Mudashil, shirt number 9, the lead marksman into the regional league. KIYINDA with the ball and plays it back to find the custodian Segawa, who once was a custodian for the college school team. And with the ball is Afizu Sonko, who wins the ball to Wanyama. Wanyama with the ball to Id Rashid, and out the ball to find who? Sonko Hafidhu, who makes it a flying and nobody to convert it. It's only Wanyama still finding the ball, playing it back to find the Hilal Ajiga, who makes a flying ball to, that is Otim John Bryan, and doesn't find the ball. It's a goal kick for the visitors. Goal kick for KIYINDA boys, and Amus has lost the ball with the skipper Mugerwa trying to find the width of the ground, which he fails and obviously goes to lose the ball out. A restart for KIYINDA boys with the goalkeeper Segawa, who plays it wide up to find shot number 5, and the ball goes into the midfield to find who? Annual Abdul, and loses the ball to the midfield to find who? Shot number 5 finds the ball and plays it fast. Shot number 4 gets the ball. KIYINDA boys with the ball and attacking. KIYINDA ball attacking, and they lose the ball to Mad Mugerwa, who passes the ball to Davis Usulwa. He doesn't find the ball, and ball goes back to fight for the ball. Ball goes out. A throw in for KIYINDA boys. The tempo is down. 2 minutes played, and yet to see what would be a counting goal. Remember, at the end of the day, the winner has to be predicted. It's a foul committed by Hafizu Sonko, shot number 14, and likely to be causing a dimension of a yellow card in case he repeats the same offense to the opponent. A restart for the home. On the playing side are the KIYINDA boys. KIYINDA boys, a big league side, and Amus College School, a regional league. They are leading their table, and KIYINDA is mid of the table into the big league. Ball goes out. What a poor planning in the restart. And the yelling comes out from the fans around, who expected an architectural design of the game, which falters, and ball goes out for Sinaria Ben to restart to Hilal Ajiga. Hilal Ajiga makes a flying ball to find who? Ijosiga Mudashir. Does he find the ball? Finds the ball, and ball goes out for a throw in. Restart for but now bounces back. Fielder, who I think is Sembus Patrick, to find that he shoots into the team. Methodius Jungu, the captain, gets the ball and passes the ball. Who it is chasing? That is Amus College School chasing, and shot number 15 with the ball in the back line. Shot number 14 passes the ball to Segawa Richard in goal. Segawa misses it, and what? Segawa, what a giveaway. Segawa had given up to Ijosiga Mudashir, who falters and misses a and ball goes flying high. And what next? It is shot number 17 on the ball. Ball goes out for a throw in. Amus College School misses a would-be golden chance from their own old boy Segawa Richard in goal, and 5 minutes played into the day's game. With the ball is Ajiga, who passes the ball in front to find shot number 14 for KIYINDA boys, and Dalis with the ball to find shot number 16. The boys, KIYINDA boys, are passing the ball in the midfield, but obviously the planning will have to yield something in case they see what goes missing for the college boys. Hilal Ajiga and passes the ball to find Mudashir Jessica, who doesn't get the ball, goes back to the back line. KIYINDA with the quotation and having the ball, passing the ball, shot number 35 with the ball and looks up to play out to shot number 14 in the back line. They are in the negative off and passing the ball. Skipper Mahad Mugerwa. The joking is too much with the ball. Anua. The skipper misses the ball, and the custodian, that is Sinaria Ben, gets the ball for Amus College School. The faltering in the midfield is Rashid. The passing is not there, but the running is on. Just Gamdashil brushes the ball to find Davis Busura, who the goalkeeper Segawa gets hold of the ball. KIYINDA with the ball. KIYINDA with the ball. KIYINDA with the ball, and chasing is Amus College School. Annual Abdul, shot number 17, gets the ball back to play to it. Mahad Mugera, the skipper, who passes the ball to Ajiga Hilal, trying to find Davis Busura, and ball goes to the goalkeeper. Safe play. Amus has not found their pace, their feet, and their flair. They are still struggling. I think we give them some more time to find the tempo of the game in the round of 64. John Brano team brushes the ball to an opponent, and it is chasing for Amus College School. Amus Matthias Dungu and Sonko Hafiz wins the ball into the play. Hafizu Sonko passes the ball back to find the skipper, that is Mahad Mugerwa, who passes the ball to Idrashid. Abdulrazak Mzamiru turns around to find Ajiga Hilal to Abdul Anywa, who passes the ball to shot number 3, John Brian Otim. Otim with the ball and plays it. Davis Busula, shot number 5. The lead marksman drops back into the negative half to still reinitiate the playing and passes the fault play to find nobody except losing the ball into the midfield. Shot number 2 dances off the ball and did Rashid. What next? They are tactically playing Amus College School here. The chasing is Amus College School and the defending still Amus College School. Ball goes for a corner kick. Mad Mugerwa, John Brian Otim, Ajiga falter into the back line. The midfield pack of Id Rashid, Abdurazak Muzamiru and Wanyama have not supported the back line. It's a corner kick for the visitors. It is 8 minutes played in the first half of the game at the Amus Stadium. Round of 64. This is the knockout derby of the Uganda version, where Vipers are the defending champions of the edition. They qualified 2 days back to the round of 32, having played their game away in the northern region against Aroa division side. Chinda passes the ball. It is Chinda with the ball. They are playing comfortably and makes a flying cross to find who? Ajiga Hilal, and brushes the ball out. John Otim Brian doesn't find the ball and goes out. Throw in for the visiting team. Chinda boys, shot number 14, gets hold of the ball to make a restart of the game. John Brian Otim chasing shot number 21 and a cross for Ajiga Hilal. Chasing is Amus College School. Chasing is Amus College School. And John Brian Otim plays back safe to Sinaria Ben, the custodian. Their tempo is down. The visitors try to raise and also calm down. What next into the minutes to be played? 9 minutes played. Davis was chasing and ball goes to Segawa Richard, the custodian for the KIYINDA boys team. 0-0. And the tempo is down. A high ball goes to find who? Ajiga Hilal, who brushes the ball. Another lapse of find it in. Is Chinda. And doesn't find the ball out. It goes out for Hilal Ajiga, who brushes the ball again to find fighting Wanyama Lucky. And the defender brushes the ball back to the custodian. It is into the negative half of the game that the Chinda boys are playing at their own backyard. Had all these touches been played into the positive side, it would have been giving them another advantage and chance to win by scoring or converting a goal. Chinda boys with the ball, loses the ball to Wanyama, who passes the ball wild, and Josica can't find the ball. What a poor passing from the midfield maestro, Wanyama Lucky. He played a good game in the last game here versus the Guinea Municipal Council, but this time around is yet to click and mark the record he set last time. With the ball is Chinda. Chinda, Richard Segawa with the ball and passes the ball in the midfield to find who? Abdurazak Muzamiru, Wanyama Lucky Abdul, and Id Rashid have not found the pace into the midfield. Ball goes back to the negative half to find Sinaria Ben, who passes the ball to the skipper, Mahad Mugerwa, back to Sinaria Ben. And Ben Sinaria with a flying ball to find who? Tries to find Josi Gamdashir and brushes the ball to Davis Busulwa. Foul committed on Davis Busulwa. Does it need a doctor? A referee has to pause for a while, and Busulwa gets up. Mahad Mugerwa, the skipper, in quotation to start the ball. And what next for Mahad Mugerwa? Referee orders play. Mahad Mugerwa, a flying ball to John Brian Otim, and gets in touch of the Shirt number 35 in the midfield turns around to pass the ball down onto the front. Shirt number 38 who passes the ball, and Wanyama Lucky finds the ball for Amus College School. Wanyama Lucky loses the ball for Amus College School. Some childish play into the midfield. The passing is not yet at the pem that you see Amus has to be using it. Richard Malinga, the man on the bench, has to shout instructions and keeping the team flowing what they have to be playing. He just gamdash you in the land and the chase. Chinda with the ball, and the goalkeeper gets the position of the ball. Chinda with the ball, shot number 24 in the back line, passes a high ball and finds who? Wanyama Lucky with the ball to Hafiz Usonko, who makes no mistake, and it is a throw-in, having been blocked. A throw-in for a fight. Wanyama Lucky. Ball goes begging out. Sonko Hafiz, who meets the ball, it would be a cross from 14 minutes played. Cup Derby, where Amus College School, a big league side, into the day's play. Davis Usulwa wins the position of the ball after a poor start from the goalkeeper. Amus College School, Chinda finds the ball back to the goalkeeper, who plays the ball high to find who? Abdullah Nyua brushes the ball to find Wanyama Lucky, and it's a foul, I think. Referee said a foul on Methodius Jungu, the team captain. Wanyama commits a foul to Methodius Jungu, and it's a restart. Jungu played for Vipers, played for Bright Stars, and now plays for Chinda Boys, a former youth international at the underage team, and a former 10-day skipper who once propelled them to win trophies at the national awards. Passing the ball is Chinda, shot number 21 with the ball, and dances into the midfield where the pack is complete. And then it is shot number 5 passing the ball down for Chinda Boys. Chinda Boys are passing the ball. The seniority is expected here as they pass the ball, but it needs to be converted into goals in case they are going to be sailing out of this round of 64. Chinda with the boys, with the ball. Chinda passing the ball. Chinda, Davis Busulwa, John Piano team, and ball goes out. Annual Abdul knocks into the ball. Another throw in for the Chinda Boys. Ball goes out for Chinda Boys still. The pressure is not mounted so high, but the ball is on Amus's College side, which I think they can defend. They can play it out, but yet to find the solution for all that. In the stands, I can talk about it, but on the ground, they are yet to reinforce that to be played. A throw-in for Chinda Boys. Shot number 14 makes it, and Sinaria Ben receives it golden into the hands. With the ball is Sinaria Ben, passes the ball to Ajiga Hilal. Ajiga Hilal with the ball, and passes the ball in the midfield to find who? Ijosiga Mudashil. Davis Usulwa fails to fight for the ball. Shot number 14 wins the ball, and it is a passing of the ball. Foul committed by Muzamir Mubarak Abdul, and it is Chinda Boys with the ball. Sonko Hafizu, and it is a throw, a restart at edge of the box. Snyder Ben, not yet so much anticipation into the game. Annual Abdul with the ball. Amus with the ball now. Annual Abdul. What next for Annual Abdul? Makes a flying ball to find who? He just Gamdashirub, and then loses the ball into the hands of the goalkeeper Segawa Richard of the Chinda Boys. Amus has not had the touch on the ball, where I think Derek Businje will be reading the game to either introduce Mohozi, who is on the bench, or Alam Sam on the bench, Ivan Okero on the bench, and Yasin Subuga also on the bench. Losing the ball is Idrash, shot number 2, into the and passes the ball is Kiyinda. Kiyinda with the ball. Blocking is Amus College School, and playing is Kiyinda boys. Kiyinda boys are passing the ball. Kiyinda boys. Ball goes out for a throw in. Kiyinda boys are throwing. They have to convert their chances, because if the college boys convert, they will be winning the game. And yet the possession of the ball, it has been Kiyinda having the elements of the game with a lot of possession onto the ball. Passes back, a long ball goes for Richard Segawa, the custodian. Shot number 14 with the ball. Kiyinda into their own half, and with the ball, they are passing the ball. Kiyinda boys passing the ball. Segawa makes a flying ball to find who? Then it is nobody. Shot number 2 wins the ball and passes the ball down where Sonko Hafizu is. And Wanyama Lake fails to say foul. The referee says a foul committed on Wanyama Lake. Shot number 20 for the college boys. Wanyama Lake, a foul is given to him. And skipper Mahad Mugera, shot number 6, to take the restart. Passes the ball to Hilal Ajiga. Not yet. Long ball to John Brian Otim, who wins the ball. To Davis Busulwa. John Brian Otim. Midfield Park. Methodius Jungu. So foul committed on Methodius Jungu, and Mahad Mugera wins the ball. Wow, what a comfortable play. Mahad Mugera, the skipper. Ball back goes to Sinaya Ben, the custodian of the ball, of the college, to Hafizu Sonko, shot number 14 on the flank, and Ajiga Hilal with the ball. Makes a flying ball to find who? Nobody. And shot number 13 on the back line. He just brushes the ball for Davis Busulwa, who wins the position of the ball. And finally, the chasing is Amus College School. Goalkeeper Richard Segawa gets hold of the ball, handing into a safety play for the Kiyinda boys. They are playing away from home. 20 minutes played into the game, and yet to find a would-be position of scoring a goal. Anwar Abdul loses the ball in the midfield. To find it, Ajiga Hilal corrects the mistake to Wanyama Lake, while Lake finds the ball flying high and still containing it. Ajiga with the ball into the negative half. Passes the ball to find who? Anwar Abdul. Foul committed to Anwar Abdul, holding the ball too much. Obviously the crush has to be on Hilal Ajiga. Anwar Abdul plays the ball to Hilal Ajiga. Hilal Ajiga with the ball. A flying ball goes to find who? He just Gamdashil brushes the ball to find Wanyama Lake. Wanyama Lake to Davis Busulwa. Davis Busulwa falters and loses a chance for the college boys. Kiyinda recovers and wins possession of the ball. Mahad Mugera, the skipper Mahad Mugera. Davis Busulwa again. Ball goes for corner kick. Busulwa Davis. Player down. Methodius Jungu is down. Foul. Methodius Jungu is down. And referee stops the ball. Mary, Amus yet to play. What do you see into the game?
Like on these sides of Amus College, their morale of playing is not yet up, it is down. But on the sides of Kiyinda, their ball possession is on high, more than that of Amus College.
Well, that is our perspective and view of the game. She still believes they have to be scoring as soon as possible. But it's a corner kick, and Methodius Jungu is down. The skipper for Kiyinda boys, referee, points out for Jungu to go out of the ground and the game to be played. Jungu played for Vipers, played for Bright Stars, and is a youth international who now plays the game with the Kiyinda boys, a big league side. A corner kick, having Davis Busulwa faulted and didn't convert it right and made it a corner for the college boys. Mahad Mugera, the skipper, initiated a run which would have given it results, and John Brian team makes a corner kick for the college boys. Segawa holds the ball safe. A throw from Richard Segawa, and it is playing now for Amus for KIYINDA boys. KIYINDA boys, share number 21 commits to find who. John Bryan team. Our team finds the ball. Josie Gamudashil finds the ball and makes a cross to who? Nobody out. Share number 31 finds the ball and a throw in for Amus College School. Hafizu Sonko on the right flank to find what would be a throw in for the college boys. Jungu Methodius, share number 10 for KIYINDA. The skipper comes back to the ground, and I think a knock has been a knock onto his body. The contact has costed him. I see him limping onto the ground. Wanyama Lake with the ball. And what next for Wanyama? Does he cross the ball? Crosses the ball to find who? Davis Busulwa, and bags the ball out to a restart for the KIYINDA boys. Richard Segawa, once a custodian for Amus College School, is in the goal on the opposite side, while they are still. I think this round needs a winner must have to convert better than his opponent. Ball goes for KIYINDA boys. A foul committed by Sonko Hafidu, and shot number 14 is down. A restart is made. KIYINDA boys passing the ball. Methodist Jungu passing the ball to on the flank, and it is Amus College School receiving and blocking. Hilal Ajiga with the ball and plays ball back to Sinaria Ben. Sinaria Ben with the ball, and ball now to Mahad Mugerwa, the skipper. Sinaria Ben with the ball. 24 played, and ball goes high to find Davis Busulwa. Busulwa fails to find the ball, but Abdurazak finds the ball to pass the ball to Id Rashid. And the flying ball goes for John Bryan team. John Bryan team with the ball. What allows a cross, ball begging and goes out for another restart for the KIYINDA boys. John Bryan team has not played to expectation. He has not crossed the ball. He has not given the team a positive play as so far as I see the game flying down. Anwar Abdul skips the ball, and Mahad Mugerwa gets the position of the ball. Look up and passes the ball to find who? Wanyama Lake, who misses the ball, and it goes to KIYINDA boys. KIYINDA boys with the ball, shot number 13 in the back line, and passes the ball to Segawa. Segawa, they are joking into the back line. Chasing is Wanyama, Davis Busulwa, and obviously Ijos Gamdashil. These are lethal strikers. Whenever they get the ball, they convert for the college boys. A throw in for KIYINDA boys. KIYINDA boys, and the throw in is taken. Wow, a foul, but referee doesn't witness that. Ajiga with the ball and passes it back to find Anwar Abdul, who controls the ball and drives. What a darling from Anwar. Passes the ball to find John Bryan team. Does it find the ball and it goes out. Had a team got the ball, it would have been a result-oriented attack from Abdul Anwar. But chasing is what a foul. KIYINDA playing. They are comfortably playing. If they lose the game, they are the one to blame. If they win the game, they are the one to celebrate having possessed the ball in the early minutes of the game, but have not yet converted for that. 26 minutes played into the game. 26 minutes played, and it is KIYINDA boys with the ball. Allows the playing to their own backyard in case Mudashil and Davis Busula clicks on the ball. As I promise you, you will see the ball netting into their own backyard. KIYINDA boys, and Id Rashid chases in to find who? What? KIYINDA boys with the ball on the flank, closing down, and it is Methodius Jungu who passes the ball to find who? Goes to hands of Sinaria Ben, the custodian of the college team. Sinaria has not conceded into the lead. It is today that comes back to bounce into the knockout to find what it has to be. And indeed, they also played the knockout and they did not concede any goal, having played 2 games, 1 game to Galaxy and another game took a walkover from the Ntinda Football Club that came from Uganda, which also did not give them a challenge. So this is the first time they are playing a bigger and a consistent side into this division of this round of the game. Loses the ball is Ijos Gamdashil and still chasing, while Ball goes out. It is ball on. Referee says ball on play. And it is now Abdurazak Muzamil who passes the ball to Wanyamalake. To John Brian Otim. John Brian Otim with the ball. Presses the ball to Wanyamalake. John Brian Otim. Abdurazak Muzamil. Mad Mugerwa. Liberator. Abdul Anywa. Fans have to clap for him. And Sonko Afizun. Ball does not go in. It is playing on. Playing is on. Amus College School. Amus College School. And then KIYINDA with the ball back into their yard. Sonko, a few minutes back, missed a would-be a crash on the hard rock. And so they are chasing now. Amus, KIYINDA with the ball flying back to find who. Ball goes to Hilal Ajiga. Passes the ball to Sinaria Ben. Sinaria Ben with the ball. Sinaria Ben with the ball and looks up to pass the ball flying to Hafiz Sonko, who brushes the ball to find who. Id Rashid. Back to Wanyama. Wanyama passes the ball. Abdurazak passes the ball to skipper Mad Mugerwa, who plays it negative to Sinaria Ben. Sinaria with the ball. Passes the ball to Annual Abdul Shah, number 17. Driving the ball. Anywa what allows a play. Foul committed. Abdul Anywa. Anywa Abdul commits a foul and a referee cautions him. A referee warns him. And says, let us play. Play. Anywa skipper Mad Mugerwa clears the ball away. Some fimbling into the back line. Ajiga, Mad Mugerwa have not caught up the pattern over the pair to move right. KIYINDA with the ball. Richard Segawa with the ball. Richard with the ball and passes in the midfield to find who. Allows the passings and playing in the midfield where Id Rashid gets the ball and loses it. Playing and chasing is Ajiga passes the ball back to find who. Nobody there. Ijosiga in the chase. Shirt number 13 gets the ball down into the left flank of the ground. Player down, that is Id Rashid Jamil. Shirt number 2 in the midfield. Had a body contact into the first past 2 minutes played, and then that physical contact may have costed him. And I'm seeing the doctor on the ground to check the intensity of the knock. Game paused and 30 minutes played into the first half. The fans, the number are growing as the time is clocking down a few minutes into the second half. Mary, yet to see the goal. The planning is yet down. What do you predict? It's a outer break for the game right now.
On the sides of Amus College, I see they're trying to improve on the ball possession of the ball. They're lifting up their bodies, so they're increasing on their ball possession. And let's hope for the best after this. After the Coach Malinga giving in instructions to the players, so he will wish for the better results from his prayers.
Do we miss anybody into the lineup?
Yeah, we are. Owelam Sam is not in the back line, and we are also hoping for Mhozi Henry in to increase on the speed in the interception or in the midfield.
And ball starts again. Jungo Methodius with the ball, passes the ball high to find who on the left back Share number 21 finds the ball, who plays back into their backyard and passes the ball back. Share number 13 into their own back negative playing. But with the lead marksman, Ijos Gamdashil, and the lucky man, Davis Usura, their chasing may yield something in case the passing of the ball goes positive. Id Rashid loses the ball for the college, and the fans are yelling at him. Chasing is Wanyamalake for Amus College School, and having the ball is Methodius Jungu, shirt number 10 for KIYINDA boys. Chasing the ball is Amus College School, and KIYINDA passing the ball. They having the class and the catch onto the passing of the ball, but Amus is physically trying to find that moment of getting to the ball and obviously converting for their own advantage. A foul committed, that is Abdrazak Muzamil. He has not played any minute into the game. He has been struggling since, and remember, 33 minutes played, but still struggling into the game. Possibly, we shall be looking at the second half when the Businje direction will be improvising to find us a better option into the midfield as the game is moving on. A restart for KIYINDA boys, and these are 50 meters away. 50 meters away. 30 meters away. 32 meters away from the goalpost, where I'm seeing architecture designing, and the referee says come some meters, that is 10-yard stretch from the ball. Sinaria Ben, the man with a clean sheet in the goals for the college team, and receive the ball with calmness, that is Sinaria Ben. A flying ball goes for John Bryan team, and it goes out. Throw in for KIYINDA boys. KIYINDA, shirt number 14, plays the ball. They play the ball wild into the deep side of the ground on the left side, with the ball flowing, and they are playing now. KIYINDA boys passing the ball, and Idrashid wins the ball to find Josiga Mudashil, and loses the ball immediately, winning the ball. Then Sonko Afizu finds the ball. Davis Usura does it again. Wanyamalake changes the strong foot and blows the ball outside. 34 played, and Amus misses another chance. Those are two chances I'm counting down. KIYINDA boys, the passing of the ball, possession goes to 80+, but their focus on scoring is not down yet. Amus College School has got two clear chances, failing to convert in one of the two. Mad Mugerwa, the skipper, and ball goes out. Foul committed on Mad Mugerwa, whom I think still limps and has to be playing. Ball restart. Abdul Annual, shirt number 17 for the college school, and makes a flying ball to find Josiga Mudashil. Foul committed on shirt number 17. Doctor comes in to examine. Referee comes in to examine the depth of the incidence, and Josiga Mudashil is the player to be cautioned in case the referee finds it whirling for a caution. He only warns him and tells him to calm down and play well. It is a fair play onto the ground. Ball down, and the player shirt number 13 still down on the ground, raises up. Can we play? I think he can play. Shirt number 35, I think he can play. Restart is on, and shirt number 14 plays back to find shirt number 13 into the backyard. KIYINDA boys, it is fun, but then they have to be play scoring. John Bryan team, ball goes out for a throw in. KIYINDA throws in the ball. KIYINDA with the ball. KIYINDA with the ball, and then Amus loses the ball. The referee says what? Player down. Shirt number 21. A nasty knock, and I think the referee stops the ball to find attention, to give attention to player shirt number 21 who is down. Fans disorganizing themselves, but the game is moving on. 37 played. 37 played, and game at a halt as player shot number 21 is down. The referee examines it and here to call for assistance from the doctor. Can you play? He says he can play, and John Plano team gives him a hand to raise up and play again.